You are alone in a library. You ask Twilight for a book. You follow her. She bends down like pig-related. Your urges take advantage of you as you hug her behind. She shuts her eyes and lays on the shelf a bit. She turns around and kisses you on a nearby table. What next?
Rape.
Request. Draw. Submit. Mark requests with /r/ in the subject field and /x/ for critics. Please be patient with deliveries.
Excellent rape face if I do say so myself, thank you.
Called DJP in Jap-dub. Japan more tolerant of DJP than Amerifats. My sides.
I was reading up on human culture. I never knew what saddles were actually meant for. Well, Anon, want to go for a ride?
What is flood rape? Flood rape refers to a collection of stories about the ponies from MLP trying to have sex with Anon, the only human stranded in Equestria. While the title implies that it is Fluttershy trying to rape Anon, other ponies may follow in her hoofsteps and attempt their own versions of rape. There are many different versions of flood rape, but mostly they are light-hearted stories about the ponies failing in their comical attempts to get into Anon's pants.
Ew, bitch, don't do that, girl, that's nasty, honey.
Thank you for all your support, Anon-san.
We are all in on here, so confession time. Who was your first fap of the new year? And don't pretend you haven't done it yet.
Final scratch.
Bigger plot. Plot. Obtain more plot.
There are sexual predators everywhere and perverts, especially amongst horses. Last year my best friend had to be hospitalized and undergo a light surgery. Every night some creepy stallion from the staff sneaked into her room and usually used to thrust over her. Last time he unplugged her urinary catheter, drank from it, and then blew on it, causing the most intense pain you can ever imagine. She ended up with a renal embolism and could have died of a kidney failure. Legist has examined her, and it appears she have been raped while under anesthesia several times by this guy. He's been put to death since.
I need help, my friend, for my rainbow dash. I remember that there were threads saying that they wanted to come inside her. I just thought she was just so cool that some even want more of her. But one day some ponies come her one night, I heard about on the news, by the way. By the next day she ignored my other friends. She even sent back the cake I gave her when I tried to give back to her. Rainbow Dash was gone from her house, so when I placed the cake on the nearest table I saw drugs everywhere. By that point I gotten so worried about her that she could die. I didn't want to tell my friends because I think it would be too personal, and plus they would think I'm crazy. Can you please help me out?
Come outside her.
She fucks everyone, Anon. You're gonna have to accept that if you really love her.
Good morning, my little Anons. Wipe the crusties from your eyes. Come on up out of your beds. It's a new day and a new year. Have you been good this past year? No, you haven't. Not at all. But I'm a kind and loving princess, and I'll offer you a second chance. If you can go 1 year, just one whole year without clopping or any other grotesque thing, you might just earn a play date with one of my little ponies. Good luck.
Rainbow Dash screams. She gasps. She spasms. And she rides you with the force of a thunderstorm in heat. There's not an inch of your cock Rainbow Dash doesn't squeeze and flood herself over as she quite almost turns into a puddle of pony goo, pounding down and launching your body clear from the bed with every bounce. You can stand her thrusting the slap of her ass against your body, her forehooves crushing your chest. But the bed can't. The wood panels below the mattress protest as loudly as you've ever heard them tonight, before a hideous snapping sound reaches your ears and, with one final rock from Rainbow, the mattress plummets several inches to the floor. You and Rainbow stare at each other, her breath coming out as hot little pants with her afterglow. Aside from both of your heavy breathing, the room is silent as Rainbow stares dumbfoundedly at the now broken bed. All of a sudden, you laugh. It's her expression that does it. Or maybe it's the adrenaline. Or the absurdity of it. Whatever it is, Rainbow Dash finds the heart to join in. It starts as a rumble at the base of her body, vibrations against your waist and still hilted cock, and turns into loud sniggaring. About a minute later, you and Dash settle down, the plump Pegasus smiling apologetically. Oops. We can fix the bed, you tell her, running you hands down her curvy hips. Rainbow closes her eyes and flutters her wings at the stroking. Guess I have gotten a bit bigger than normal this winter. You look perfect. Besides, it's not like more of you is a bad thing. Dash flops down on top of you, her head nestled just under your chin, and her rainbow mane tickling around your face and neck. All the meanwhile, she keeps herself wobbling around your crotch, gently but persistently stimulating your dick to keep you hard inside her. God, that was cheesy. Ready for round 2? She asks quietly, voice cracking on the last note. You just smile back at her,